What do we got here?
This is our YouTube channel.
This is it.
So a B5 S4 that we built for a customer, Mike, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
It's like 5 years ago.
But you did the work.
Yeah, so that's why we're here right now. Because he was selling it. So fully built motor, pistons, rods, head studs.
All that you did.
Springs, retainers, cams. I mean, it has everything in it. And then took the car for like 2 years and then decided to come back 2 years ago and do upgraded turbos. So it's SEP RS6 billet turbos in it. So now it's pretty much
600 and
a full stage 3 plus car that can be over 600 wheel on 85, you know? So
now you got the Mark IV R32 and now you have your B5 S4.
Two cars that simplify Volkswagen and Audi, you know?
Yeah.
Audi for the B5 S4 and Volkswagen for the Mark IV R32.
And you had the RS3 and you got rid of that pretty quick, but this, I don't know, my brother says you're going to keep this one.
Yeah. So the RS3, obviously you could just go buy another one. You know,
yeah.
The RS3 you could go buy another one, but you can't find these. So the RS3 you can just go sell, like the RS3 you could sell and I could go buy another one, but like where are you going to get this, you know?
No.
So basically he messaged me, says, "Hey, I want to sell the car. Can you let me know like everything we did to it?" You know what I mean? So like back 5 years ago, he spent 20 grand doing a fully built motor, transmission. I mean, fully building the car with me at ACI, and I did everything together. Now,
what color is this? It's
pearl white.
These always have like a cream touch to them.
So now, then 3 years later, we came back to ACI and did turbos, and we added another 5 grand. So like, it's just when he wanted to sell the car, I was like,
who else would it go to but you?
I was like, sure, we can list. I can help you list everything, but like, I really don't want it to go to anyone else. So I was like, oh, let me find the money together, and then, you know.
And here it is.
Did Chris, Mike, when we tuned it, did Chris have to do an immobilizer or delete for? Because the cluster, no, right? The cluster just does that. Right now the park lights would be on, and they're not on in the front.
Right? No, there's no park lights in the front.
Yeah.
This puts the both rear fogs on. I think, what do you got, a half a tank in here, just under?
Yeah, I'm gonna put fresh gas in it because it's been sitting, you know. I'm just gonna go get fresh 93 and stuff.
But remember that thing with the gas.
Oh yeah, it stops, right?
It takes a while.
So what? It'll click off.
It'll click off like every 70 cents.
Jesus Christ,
although we got like $2 out of it.
Well, we never figured it out.
You said it was like an evap thing or something.
Evap purge valve or canister.
Yeah.
All right, I'll figure it out. Okay.
All right.
Well, I'll talk to you soon, and then you'll hear from me Friday too.
For sure.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Mike.
Bye.
See you later.
See you guys.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Nice to meet you guys.
Right away, first impressions. Feel nostalgic?
What's that mean? Throwing up?
Nostalgic means like you feel like you're living in the back in the days. You're reliving like an old moment. Happy.
Oh yeah.
It smells like 2009 car meets in here. Like, I'm not kidding. It smells like old Audi. So right away, these are pretty shitty roads, but this thing is riding really nice. Engine, even though
it drives flawlessly. I mean, I didn't skip any corners when I built this car for Mike, but the suspension, surprise for sitting, like it drives really nice. We're gonna get some new tires on it because we do have some flat spots, you know, dry rot. Like these tires have been on it for God knows how long, so we're gonna get some new tires on it. But the suspension and everything, this car drives really good. You know, we'll get new tires on it, do an alignment. It probably hasn't seen that kind of stuff in 10 years.
yeah, I'm just surprised. We just got right into this car. It's been sitting for so long, but engine's running really smooth. It's not that loud.
About 1,300 kilometers on it since the full build.
That's it?
I mean, the engine's really not even broken in yet, and it's been since 2019. The car really doesn't get driven.
This car has like 900 miles on it.
It has 96,000 kilometers on the body, which is about 56 or 60,000 miles.
Yeah. I'm just surprised it's running smooth. It's not that loud. It's tame.
It's very tame.
Not yet.
A little more white in the
For
bed.
an hour filling it up.
Why?
I just don't do that perch down.
Does it stop every like 1/8 of a gallon?
Every 70 cents, he said, it stops.
Now it's going.
Yeah, we had to put some gas in it. The gas in it was really old, so it was probably running on like 60 octane, which is not good for a built motor. So putting some fresh 93 in it. And maybe Nick will do a pull.
The gas is probably really, really old. Like,
Yeah, it's very tame.
ready?
Yeah.
You're our soundtrack for the drive. Sorry, forgive me, because driving a very expensive SUV right now.
Yeah. 700 horsepower.
It doesn't seem like it.
No, not, especially being inside the car. It's very tame like this car. But that just means he did that good of a job building the motor. How long do you think he's gonna have this one for?
I don't know. I think it's going to be probably not as much loved as the R32, but I don't think it's going anywhere just as much as the R32.
Yeah.
This was probably one of the most challenging cars he worked on back when he first started. So he's probably got a real attachment to this platform.
Yeah. B5 S4 is what saved Audi, and R32 is what saved Volkswagen, and he has both of them now.
As a Volkswagen Master Tech, it kind of just makes sense.
Yeah, only people like Nick are the only ones that can have these kinds of cars. Because they're just, every time it breaks, it's $2,000 at least. Just to take the fucking engine out is $2,000.
So right now it's off, but so basically what that is a turbo timer. So all the new cars, you know, you have an auxiliary water pump that runs coolant, oil, everything through the turbos to cool them off. This car is turbo timer, so basically you shut the car off, and a Greddy turbo timer is going to keep the car running depending on how hot the engine temps are. Right now it's going to be running for 4 minutes, and it's going to keep pumping, you know, cooling through the turbos, cool the turbos down, and then the car will decide to shut off and go to sleep.
It's like my Mark 7. Every time I shut it off, you hear this whee!
Yeah, so that's the water pump running.
So this will just shut off on its own. That's pretty cool. Did you do that?
Huh?
You did that?
Yeah. How did it look when I get it on it?
It's moving, but you can't hear it. Were you full boost?
I was, yeah, 25.
Dude, that thing's smooth, bro.
Fast?
Oh yeah, dude, that thing's like...
Right now it feels like about 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta get some good gas on.
What are the plans for it? Coming up soon.
Rear window, new tires, redo the tints.
VBS CHRs. Yeah, it's
So happy.
it looks really.
I have both of the best cars that were made, pretty much. Mark IV R32.
GTI in front of it, but yeah, it's Mark IV right there.
Mark IV R32 and pretty much a V5. That's for the car that saved Audi, the brand that makes me money.
Yeah.
I might as well have both legends because I'm a legend. So.